hi guys, welcome to this week's video. We're finally caught up with my 5,000 question surveys that they are now going to be filmed on my new camera. Whoop whoop! Even though the funny fact is that this has probably been filmed like over a year ago, but we're going to ignore that fact. It's probably over 2 years ago actually, but we're still going to ignore that fact and welcome better quality videos. This is part 15 of the 5,000 question survey. Basically, I found all these questions on LiveJournal and I'm trying to answer all of them. It's not going very fast. We're in my living room, by the way. I thought we would have a nice change of scenery, so enjoy it whilst it lasts. 692. How does the 2004 Dawn of the Dead remake compare to the original movie? I have seen neither the original movie or the 2004 remake, so I can't answer this question, so I don't know is the answer. 693. Have you ever held a magnifying glass over an insect to burn it? No, I'm pretty sure I've done something with a magnifying glass, but I've never done that. Like, I've tried to cause a fire, I think, by putting a magnifying glass there and getting a light on it. Yeah, but I've never done an insect. I only kill ants and wasps and bees. 694. Have you ever pulled the wings off a fly, a butterfly or any other insect? I think I've done it to a butterfly before, but I think it had died. And then they're like the wing, it's really weird, they're like dust. Like if you touch a butterfly, all of the colour just disintegrates in your hands. It's really weird. 695. What would you think of a guy if you're into guys, or a girl if you're into girls, who wanted to take you to the park to feed the birds and look at the turtles and fish in the water on a date? I'm into both boys and girls. If you guys didn't know, I am bi. I think that's fine. I think that's quite a cute little thing to do. I love going for little walks. I don't do it enough actually, and yeah, I can see myself being one of those people who likes to go for a walk in the park that ends up being next to a lake or a river or something and just feeding the ducks something. Yeah, I can see myself doing that. 696. Do you use public pools? I have not been swimming in such a long time. The only time I've ever used a public pool is probably, well, the last time I used a public pool was probably going to a water park or something hot country related. I don't often just go to a pool for no reason. I don't have a pool in my garden, so it would have to be a public pool, wouldn't it? Because isn't even a gym's pool a public gym? Not that I'm even joined to a gym, but you know what I'm saying. 697. Do you use public bathrooms? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't think you can live without using a public bathroom. I can't hold my wee in for that long to wait until I come home to use a public bathroom. I mean, to use a bathroom at home. That's just not how I go. I need a wee a lot of the time. I'm one of those people who needs a wee all the frickin' time. So if I need a wee and the only option is the public bathroom, I'm gonna use it. Because I'm not gonna wet myself. Okay? Okay. 698. Do you use public showers? I have not used a public shower. I think probably the only time I ever used a public shower was in secondary school. The pool was in the leisure centre, which was a publicly used leisure centre, and so yeah, I used the showers there probably after PE. But other than that, I don't think I've ever really used a public shower, unless it's one of those pool showers. You know, sort of pool showers. Haven't used one of them in years either, actually. Nah, I prefer showering at home. Even if I had to use a shower at a gym, or if I just worked out at a gym. Not that I've even gone to a gym, but you know what I mean. For example, I think I would always come home and have a shower. So, yeah. Okay. 699. How old will you be in 17 years? So when I film this, when I'm actually filming this, it is March 2016, so I'm 24 years old. I'll put on the screen how old I am when I'm filming this and the actual answer when I'm filming it. So I'm 24 now, so in 17 years I'll be 34, 35, 36, 39, 40, 41. 41, I'll be 41. That's quite scary. I'll be in my 40s. I'll be the same age as my boss is now in 17 years. What the hell? That's so scary. Oh my god. 700. What would it affect you if you would it affect you at all if you knew that a very large meteor was headed towards Earth that would impact in 17 years? Of course it would. Like, you would know that the world is going to end, and so you could try and do all the stuff you want to do in the next 17 years to tick off all your bucket list. Like, yeah, it would affect you for sure. 701. What is your favourite mixed drink? I love a gin and tonic, but I also love rum and coke, and I also love a Pimm's o'clock for sure. I'm actually very tempted to make one now, even though I'm home alone, but you know, that's life when you're solo, when you're single and you're still living with your parents and your parents are away on holiday and your brother's at work. You've got to live your life. 702. When answering these questions, are you often pulled in different directions, as if committing to one answer eliminates the possibility for all others? No, I don't think so. 703. Chicken masala, pasta primavera, veal cutlet parmesan, or linguine with clam sauce? I think it's got to be linguine with clam sauce, maybe, or the pasta. I'm not a huge fan of chicken. I've never had veal, so it's going to be the pasta or linguine. I like clams or like seafoody foods, so maybe clams. Don't know what primavera is, so I'm just going to say linguine with clam sauce. There we go, I cancelled them all out. 704. If you were alone in your friend's house, room, apartment, would you look in their drawers and notebooks? I probably would actually, you know. I'm definitely one of those people who does do that sort of thing. I do like to sneak around. But then I'm always really bad at remembering where I found it. So if I took it out, I'm pretty sure I put it back in the wrong way. Or into the wrong place. So that would be my only issue. I used to actually do that a lot when I was at my grandparents' house. I used to go in through their little things, look at all their stuff, yeah. 705. What would you really like to do but you don't because you're afraid of getting caught? I don't know. I don't think there's anything. I can't think of anything. Like, anything bad? Well, like graffitiing, that's quite bad. One of those things that you see in a film where like there's like a mob following you or whatever, like a car chase or breaking into something. I think that'd be quite fun to do, but obviously it's not something realistic to do. I know people still do that, but it's not something I would choose to do myself personally. 706. Of the following, which word best describes you? Responsible, spontaneous, tactful, uninhibited. Oh, there you go. That's awesome. I thought there was going to be more there. I would say probably responsible. I'm not very spontaneous. I don't feel like I'm really bad at being spontaneous. Like, I don't like being spontaneous. I like to stick to a routine. So I always get really like antsy and unsettled if I am made to do something on the spot. I think I'm responsible out of any of those, to be fair. 707. Which band would you most likely check out? The Smiths, The Lord of Acid or Front 242. The only band out of those three I've heard of is the Smiths, and I'm a fan of them, so I'll say the Smiths for sure. I've never heard of the Lords of Acid. They are an acid house dance 90s band, and Front 242 are 80s to 90s industrial dance band. I'll say the Smiths because I'm not into that house dance sort of industrial sound, so I'll say the Smiths because they are a great band in general, and they're a band I know for sure. 708. How can one put an end to procrastination as a bad habit? Oh man, I don't even like procrastination. That's like putting something off, like continuing to put something off, isn't it? I'm really bad at that actually, and the only way I can get into doing it is by doing it. Like I have to write a list of things to do, and then like I need it to have a deadline, and like give myself a prize for finishing it. Like I don't know, for example, if I finish something, I'd probably end up buying myself a treat. You know, I'd give myself like an end game goal thing to get it done by some time. But if I get it done by, it's like editing a video, I guess. I know I've got to edit a video every week, so I know I have to upload it probably on Saturdays. So if I don't do it by Saturday, then the end game is I won't get it out that week. My camera is flashing, so if I just suddenly stop filming, I apologise, by the way. 709. What feature would you want on your car that is not currently offered? My car currently, as I'm filming this, is my Renault Clio automatic car. I would love the ability to play music from my phone into my car. Like everyone else in my family has cars that has that ability. Mine does not. I only have a CD player and the radio, and sometimes I just really want to listen to Spotify, but I can't because, you know, I'm listening to frickin' Radio 1 every day. It's just a bit boring, and like I like to go and drive long distances because some of my friends live in like Manchester and Liverpool and stuff, and like down south maybe, and I can't listen to anything apart from the radio and a CD, and it's just a bit samey, and I'd just love to have my own playlist. Come on. And like it's just a bit of a hassle having to mix CDs, like create a CD remix thing. Yeah, just no. I would love to be able to put my phone in my car, like even if it's just like a jack. 710. What kind of poetry speaks to you? Poetry that's in songs. So a song, because songs are literally poetry, aren't they sometimes? 711. What is your favourite store that is open 24 hours? Starbucks. Yeah, buddy. There's a Starbucks drive-through in Milton Keynes. It's 24 hours open time, and love that. 712. Do you find that sleep is just so much sleepier than when you do you find that sleep is just so much sleepier when you're supposed to be doing something else? Yeah, I do. Actually, I was meant to wake up really early this morning, and like usual, I've been getting up at that time every morning. Fine, but I knew I had a set plan to film a video this morning, and I just didn't get up, and I was much more sleepy and I fell back asleep, so for sure. 713. Do you also find that the books you choose are so much more luscious when you have a stack of actual assignments that you should be reading? I only read fanfics now. I can't read normal I can't read normal het books anymore. At all. I'm so into gay fanfiction. I'm not afraid of saying that right now. I have been into it since 2013. 714. If you had the chance to compare the original 5,000 question survey to this edited version, what is your opinion? I don't know what the original version was, so this question is a bit of a non-question. 715. What is the most creative answer you can think of for what is black and white and red all over? It's Ladybug, isn't it? Black and white and red all over. A ladybug? Why did I say ladybug? I'm not American. Ladybird. Ladybird. I'm English. Ladybird. Katie. Ladybird. Ladybird. Okay. 116. Why do people slow down on the highway when they pass a cop car pulling someone else over? I think highway, anyway, motorway in England, motorway. I think it is because you're afraid that they're going to catch you out, maybe. That they'll see that you're going fast, then they're going to pull you over as well. I feel that. You just get generally slower. You just generally get slower when you have like police cars following you, or in front of you, or like near you. Like in general, you slow down because you're afraid they're going to catch you. Like that's just general life. 17. Are they afraid the cop will stop pulling over whoever he is pulling over and pull them over instead? Literally what I just said. Yeah, I literally feel like they're going to probably catch them speeding or doing something naughty instead. 18. It's Dad's birthday. What do you get him? Probably something to do with golf, because he's a huge golf fan. 18. What's your 5,000 question survey nickname? 5000 QS. It is like a folder on my computer is 5000 QS vids. So that. 720. Look at the word next to the second letter of your first name. So that is A. That says anything but. Now take the first letter of your last name, which is M. Manish boys. Anything but Manish boy. Anything but Manish boys. What? Anything but boys. Anything but Manish boys. Okay. I don't understand what that means. 721. You know that shaky feeling that you get when it's all coming to a climax and everyone involved is breaking into the good kind of sweat, working as individuals and at the same time as a single force of energy, and it all meshes together, and for a brief moment you're holding your breath and tingling all over. After it's done, you're on an explosive and dizzying high for the rest of the night. What does that feeling come from? I don't know. Like just the energy in the room, I think, and yourself, and like just it's how you feel. It's like generally you can just know. Like I hate that feeling though, like that feeling where it gets in your throat and in your I don't know. I feel it's to do with who you are and how you're made, and like you just react to how you react and to how everyone else is in the room. Like, yeah, I don't know. This is a bit of a non-answer, isn't it? I'm sorry. 721 again. Oh, did they miss out a number? They missed out a number. Okay, whatever. How many of your teachers can you imagine drinking or doing drugs on the weekends? At least one teacher from my secondary school. When we went on a school trip, he was drunk in school. He was drunk. It was quite fun. So, yes. My camera is gonna die like in any minute now, so I'm gonna apologise if I stop talking. It literally is doing a little countdown, so I'm gonna stop here, I think, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, the answer to the drunk question thing is though, like, I can definitely know at least one teacher that I could see who could get drunk, for sure. Okie dokie. I mean, I think everyone does. Like, even like everyone in my work gets drunk most days. So, yeah. Okie dokie. That is it. My camera's slowly dying.